Hello, my name is BridgetSclama. I am Beauty Goddess Bridget here, and welcome to my channel. And if you are new, then I'm so glad you found me. And if you're old, well, then you're in the right place because I'm old. I'm 60. I'm a little bit on the crazy side. And I always broadcast live on Facebook, and I film this at the same time. So you're getting it all, the mistakes, the screw ups, the insanity. Now, if it gets too bad, then I might just delete it. That did happen one night where I had to delete everything because my husband was running through the house without any clothes, and he happened to get spotted on camera. So, yeah, there's that. Hey, Sherry. Mom, when my phone reverses everything, and I haven't been able to figure out how to flip it around. So, yeah, there's that. The cam is so much better because it has it right, you know. But yeah, that's what happens. Okay, so for starters, um, I want to show. Well, I'll start with the Lilla Rose order. Lilla Rose, not Lilla Rose. Lilla Rose. Now some of it you've seen already because I've gotten them others, like the dragonfly. But I got some U pins, I got some bobby pins, I got some other stuff in this order that I think you will enjoy seeing. And so let's get everything out except for the dragonfly. We'll put the dragonfly back up because you guys have already seen the dragonfly. I do like that dragonfly though, by the way. But I got a couple of other things that I really like in here too, and we'll deal with some hair fun here in just a minute. Um, the first one that I want to show is this flexi. I'll show the flexis first. Is this flexi? I don't know about any of you guys, but I love pandas. I like all animals, really and truly. But I really, really, really love pandas. And what have we got? We've got a panda flexi. I think it is so cute. So cute. Now this one is a large. So it does come smaller and it does come a little bit bigger. And a large one is about that size right there. So they'll tell you, let me, before I go any further, my crown is on, and now we can keep on going. Like my crown with my little uh, pineapples on it. But anyway, panda, cute. It's almost as cute as the sloth one. But the sloth one, I don't know. I've really come to appreciate sloths. They're so just adorable in so many ways. So, uh, but anyway, that is the panda flexi, and I really really like that one. And then these are a couple that. This one is one from last Christmas. It's called Noel, and it is in green. And hey Linda, you missed the panda. But anyway, that's this one. It is green, and I really, really think it is just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So, and this one is also large because mostly I wear larges, some mediums. It just depends on the flexi itself. The leather ones, the ones that have a lot of leather on them, I usually get the mediums in those. They're usually a little bit tighter. You saw the panda? Okay. Well, you didn't say your name didn't come up before then, so I wasn't sure if you saw it or not. So, uh, now I got a couple of bobby pins, and these are part of the last year's Christmas. But I have a red flexi already that I think would look really good with this one. Not well. There's the wine glass, but there's another one that I've got that I think would look good with these. So the bobby pins, I don't need a whole lot of those, but it's red, ruby red. Isn't that beautiful? I just think it's just absolutely lovely, and it's a very very tight grip. But isn't that pretty? Very very pretty. So I really really like that. These are my personal use ones here. beads. And now, by special request, I was asked about U-pins, how to work the U-pins and the swerves. So I'm going to show you guys again how to do the U-pins and the swerves. Okay? And then I'll probably put my hair scrunchy thingy back in my zebra print one. Okay. Swerve. Swerve. Looks like this. U-pins. Come on, open up. And U-pins are like this, which I've got the green one to match the Noel. I've got the green one to match the Noel. Okay. So, U-pin. The swerves and the U-pins, they work just about the same way in terms of when you put them in your hair, you go through just about the same process. The swerves hold a little bit looser, and I think that's because on the end, this part is larger than this. You see the difference on those? And I think that these just don't hold as tight because they're designed to be a little bit of a looser look. Okay? So, swerve. I hope you guys can hear me as I'm talking over here. Okay. Oops. Be nice if I could keep hold of it. Keep hold of it. Okay. Am I where you guys can see me? I think so. Okay. Ah, perfect. All right. When you take and pull your hair up, I hope you can hear me. You pull your hair up into whatever look you're gonna have here. You take your swerve or your U-pin and see how it curves up on one end? That's the end you want to have away from your head. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna take it, stick it in your hair, and then put it, kind of thread it through where you're gonna have it, and pick up a little bit on the other end. And then you're gonna use it like one of those hotel locks. You're going to do it like that, and then flip this over, like so, and then push it through. And that's how you work these. And it does take a little bit of practice. I will tell you that. It takes a little bit of practice to get used to them. But that's how you work them. Hi, Jane! Now, on this U-pin, it kind of works the same way. You have one end that curves up, and that's the one that you have away. And it works kind of very much the same way. But these smaller pins, these smaller U-pins, they hold a little bit tighter. And you can take and do your hair a little bit looser like this, and it'll still hold really well. Over, and then push. You see what I'm saying? And that's how you work them. Now, if you get some of the swerves, but you get the smaller ones than this one, and I mean you can get these too, but you'll need different beads than the one I'm fixing to show you with. You can take some of these smaller ones, some of the smaller wired ones, like this one, and you can get you just some of those faceted beads, any color you want. Relaxing after work, that's awesome. But what you can do is, like on that swerve, if it's plain, you can take some of these faceted beads, like this one, slide it down into the U, and so you can make it any color that you want to wear in your hair. Am I not smart? I'm a smart cookie on that. So I figured that one out all by my lonesome. It doesn't work so much with these U-pins because there's already something there. But on the swerves, this swerve is too large, but I think Mom's rose gold one uh, it can handle it. I mean, woo, yeah, that won't fit on this one very well. It's just too fat. So there is that. Just saying. But that's one thing that you can do with these. Isn't that awesome? Yay! And then I've got a couple of other items to talk about. If you guys want to see them, let me know in the comments down here. Okay, Mom. But this flexi, now a lot of people just buy the plain little sticks to go with them, and that's fine. Not everybody wants something that's decorated up, right? But for those people who want a little bit more bling, that's what these more fancier sticks are for. But they come in a variety of colors, and this one just happens to have kind of a agate type stone on the end of it. And basically they work like the old, you know, the old leather ponytail clips that they used to have, like back in the 70s and 80s, where you just put your hair through it and then slide this in. But on this one, you've got this on the end. And I just thought it was really, really cute. I wouldn't, but I suppose, I mean, if you really, 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 really wanted to bling up just a regular stick, you could find something to hot glue on there. Just saying. Just whatever you would like to bling it up. But I thought that was pretty nice. Now this one is an extra large, but you see what I mean about with the leather? They look a little bit smaller, and so they are a little bit tighter when you put them in your hair. So I can I can go up a size on these. So that's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Are there any questions so far? My mom's gonna check it out because she's got some beads. Yay! Let me get my hair back up in the ponytail holder because, yeah, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at right now. Woo! Okay. Now, Ipsy bag number 1 came totally open. I was a little bit irritated by that. It was totally open, but everything was in there. It's just that, I mean, honestly, it looked like it had never been sealed. Yeah, Felissa pulled it out of the mailbox and she was like, what the heck? Because normally they don't come like this. One of the boxes is a little bit beat up, but you know, okay, that stuff happens. But hey, Ivy. But anyway, this is the bag for August, and I thought that was pretty cute. Very nice shade of green for those that like green. And then over here, the theme is Wanderlust. Recharge, reset, go off the grid, discover rare new ingredients, go wild with mayonnaise, try techniques to soothe your skin, yada yada. And then it's got a list of things to transport your senses like sea salt, neroli, and sandalwood, you know, aromatherapy type stuff. So that's the card for that one. So I thought this was really a cute little bag. All right. So first we have Tarte 4-in-1 mascara, full-size product. Well, I'm digging full-size products from Ipsy. Usually you get like the deluxe sample size. Not this one. This one's full-size, and it is in black. And this will be one that I will definitely pass on. I'll give it or whatever. Then we have eyelashes, and I like how this one says left and right because you know, sometimes I'm looking at these guessing which one goes where. And also it comes with the liner glue, so I thought that was pretty cool. It comes with one liner, so it's actually pretty cool, pretty darn cool. So yeah, not a problem there. Now this, oh, this is my brush, so I can go ahead and open that up. This is when the box was all bashed in. Good thing it was just a brush. So it's a blush and cheek and highlighter blush. Yeah, whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Just saying. So yeah, that's mine. So, and then I guess somebody sent me a message. I don't know. Whatever. I'll get it when I get it. Sonage Sea Shield Smart Serum. So it is a serum. It is a full size. The company was founded, it looks like, in 1994, because I can't actually read French about as well as I can speak Spanish. I can do it. I can do it. But it's Fondé. Fondé. So I'm assuming that it's founded in 1994. So this serums, all my serums, they go. Well, most all of them go. And then we have a Viseart mini palette. And I've heard that Viseart is a really super good company. And I'm having some fun getting this out of the package. Well, alrighty then. I may have to take and beat something to get this out. Tear up the box. I don't want to tear up the box. I don't really want to tear up the boxes because if I give them away, then I want them to be nice. But this one's very nice on the outside, soft feeling, kind of like that faux suede kind of feel to it. And it's got the little tab that you can pull up on it. That's kind of interesting. Oh, now then, these are the colors. This is not my color range, so I will be giving this away. The box is gorgeous, but yeah, this one's going to be given away. For those of you that are watching on YouTube, I do my giveaways on Facebook. It's just a lot easier than trying to do it on YouTube. So meet me on Facebook, BridgetSclama. I'm pretty easy to find, really and truly. But these colors are pretty nice overall. And this is actually, it looks like a really deep green. It's not black. It looks like it's a green. So there you go. It is your color range. Yeah, the colors aren't bad. They're just not my colors. So yeah, I'll be probably putting this in the Shop My Stash. That I can do on YouTube as well. So I don't put my fingers in anything that I'm not keeping, just because yeah, I don't want anybody to have any issues. So I try to keep it pristine. But I do swatch stuff that I'm keeping, that I know I'm going to keep. This is actually a nice little box. It's at the very top. I don't know if you can see that. It's got like a little thumb thing where you're supposed to be able to pull it out, but I couldn't pull it out. I had to open up the bottom and push. At least the first time, anyway. It might be better later. Easier to open it up after 2 or 3 times. Might be easier to just pull it out than it is now. But this will go in Shop My Stash. Okay, and then the last of my bags is this glam bag. I haven't gone through this one, so it was sealed, so I didn't have any real need to look at it. I just opened up the bag, the mailer. Yay! Okay, let's see what we've got here. Of course, the thing is the same, the Wanderlust, recharge and all that, but the items are vastly different. We have a Mark Anthony leave-in conditioner. You guys, forgive my phone. My notifications are being noisy. But Grow Long leave-in conditioner. Yay, full size. We have a Beauty for Real eyeliner in Storm, and it looks like, I don't know if it's black or if it's dark brown. Oh, it's black. It's black. So I don't know what color to mark that as. Then we have a travel size 111 skin, and this one is nocturnal, nighttime eclipse recovery cream. So that'll be my giveaway. And then we have On Point 4-in-1 mascara with hemp. So it looks like it might be a travel sized item. So that'll go in my giveaway. And then we have milk. The art of perfumery should be intuitive. Yeah, we'll see about that. So this is a scent item. Very, very strong. A little bit too strong for me. Not florally. Smells almost kind of like a spicy like bergamot or whatever. Sandalwood. Probably sandalwood, given what they said on the flyer thingy. But it doesn't smell bad. It's just kind of on the strong side. Yeah, it's going elsewhere. I'll give it away. Yeah, I really should have read a little bit more to make sure there wasn't anything like, I don't know, strawberries in there, because that would be bad. It's just very, very strong. I shouldn't have stuck it that close to my nose. My bad. Yeah, it's perfume. And it's pretty strong. You want to smell it?
Yeah.
My other helper here.
Woo!
Yeah, you smell it outside the box.
Wow.
Since I opened it up. Yeah, it's pretty strong.
It smells good.
It does smell good. It's just strong. It is a strong scent. So use half.
Yeah.
Or less. Okay. So now then, do we want to see a makeup look? Do we want me to do a makeup look or not? Yay or nay? I can do it. It doesn't matter to me. I've already got my stuff set aside just in case. And if not, then I can take it and go ahead. But yeah, that was some reaction because it was unexpectedly strong. I'm more of a, like light musk scented kind of person, or the sandalwood and really softer smells. Yeah, that wasn't a soft smell. That was really, really strong.
That was smack you in the face strong.
Yeah,
That's like some of the samples in the magazine were just kind of like.
Yeah, so kind of like some of those samples that you would get like in magazines, scratch and sniff or whatever. Yeah, okay. I'm parched. Hold on a moment. Okay, so.
Well, let's just like wave this in front of you.
Yeah. So I've got everything in this little basket here for what I'm going to use. Yay! Let me pull my little stand thingy over here just a little bit. It's not wanting to cooperate. I need a table or something. Yeah, probably. Okay, so let me get my primer going. And of course I pick up all of these brushes, and not one of them is my primer brush. There it is. Yeah. It is what it is. And you guys remember the Wheel of Misfortune did cherry on top, so that's going to be the one that I'm going to use tonight. So, just saying. So, yeah. Out of my bucket of effort. Well, on Facebook, yeah. If it was YouTube, I wouldn't care. But I don't want to get dinged or reported or whatever by the Facebook thought police. I don't want to go to jail.
I felt on board because there was like something like that kind of negative reaction that was perceived as being racist. It's like,
Haters are gonna hate. Well, I've come to that conclusion. You can't do nothing about that. Haters gonna hate. Okay, he's still with me. Looks like almost everybody's still with me. So, yay. Yay for that. Okay, while that dries down, and you guys know my Natasha Denona, while that dries down, and before I start doing the actual eyeshadows, let me do my brows. So I can get my brows done here and look reasonably decent. Okay, what I have here is a brow palette. This is from Younique, but they had quite a while back, actually. Actually, I don't think I'll do that. I think I will just use... Yeah, I think I'll just use this pencil rather than the palette. Kind of give me a little bit of definition here. Especially since I've got that one scar. That one eyebrow. This one. That's actually not a bad brow pencil. And it comes with a spoolie on the other end. It's not bad at all. Okay, so that's this, the brow pencil. On my face, before I ever started anything, I put this on. Hey, Madonna! So, my Glorious from Younique primer. And so, just in case I need this. I also got out my white eyeshadow primer because sometimes with some colors, especially with light colors, white will make it pop a little bit better. So, there's that. This is the palette that I'm using tonight. This one is called Cherry on Top from BH Cosmetics. It is the Sweet Shop. I absolutely love these colors. I love this palette. I love the company. I love their formula. And so here we go. Here we go. First, I need my crease brush. And I think I'm not going to go too deep, I don't think, at first. So I'm going to start with this color right here. It's called Tart. Makes me feel like, you know, she's a tart kind of thing. Oops, wrong one. This one. The, yeah. So, start here. Now remember, because my eyes are hooded, I go up a little higher than most, because if I don't, then it just disappears. So in order for you to actually see the color, I have to go up just a little bit higher. Oh, is she in there begging again? The dog. That's a really pretty color. Yeah. And then I'm going to go into, well, maybe I should do the other side too. Hold on. Yeah, if I don't go up just a little bit higher, then the colors tend to get lost in the crease because you don't see a whole lot of my lid. My eyes are open. And they're not even wide set, they're just, well, you can see when I'm looking straight ahead. At least I've got a little bit of a lid showing now after losing that weight, which I think was probably from restarting my thyroid medicine. Yeah. First I thought it was from the COVID, but now I think it was because they actually got me restarted on my thyroid meds, and I dropped off a whole bunch of weight from that. We'll see. I'm almost done, finally, with that She-Hulk levels of prednisone. And today I actually bleached out the black hair on my face because, yeah. Because it was black. And it really, really showed up against my very light skin. A lot more than I wanted it to. So, okay. That is really pretty red. It's kind of almost a little bit of a pinkish red. She was in there drinking. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Talk to me. Do you like this? Is this color looking pretty good?
Very bright.
Let me clean off my mirror. It's not too dirty, but it's just dirty enough that it's bothering me.
That's what it is.
So
that's why she was being all sweet and cuddly. She needed to pee.
She needed to go out.
Yeah.
She wanted to go out.
Yeah. I kind of figured.
Right.
Oh, she's a little soft little puppy.
Yeah, she's kind of. She'll put her paw on you and she'll go. Oh. She wants to go out. She's cute. Last night, Jay sent me a little video of Athena with Luna, Paula's dog that we were helping kind of housebreak and get her past that really serious puppy stage. Anyway, he sent me a video of those two last night where they were playing, and boy, I tell you what, Luna is just fearless. She flew at Athena. I mean, her arms were spread out and everything, and it was so funny. She's just playing. Her and Athena are just rolling around all over the place. It was so cute. Oh, I don't know. This is like, it says this color is called black sprinkle. It's called sprinkles, but it's almost kind of like black cherry almost. It's kind of almost a burgundy-ish. It's weird. Oh, what do you guys think of that color? Hey, Renee. How are you? So, yeah, they were playing and having a good old time. And while Luna looks like a tiny miniature Lily, she acts like Athena. She's just as stubborn, just as hard-headed, just as free-spirited and wild. Those two are made made to be friends. Those two, trouble and double trouble. But they are sure cute. Thank you, dear. This one is called Sprinkles from the BH Cosmetics Cherry on Top palette. And it is very, very pretty. It's a monochromatic palette, meaning it's all variations of one color. And cherry on top, of course, is red. So it's all red based. And some of it's pink, and some of it's a little almost peachy in color, but they're all red based. So that part's good. Okay, now then I think the next one that I'm going to put here, I think I'm going to do black cherry. Let me take a look at it. Maybe one that's better finger application. Some of them are. Oh, that's nice. It's very shimmery. I don't know if you guys can see the shimmer there. I think you can. Very nice. Very nice. And that one's called Black Cherry in this palette. Sorry you guys can't see what I'm doing over here on this other eye. Not bad, not bad. And for the highlighter up here, I am going to do oh, did I not get mine? Nope, that's not it. Okay. I'm going to do I think Juicy, maybe this one. Ooh. This one right here. I don't do very much in the way of red blues. So most of the colors are kind of red orangey, but there are the sprinkles. The darkest one is a kind of a bluish one, and Sweet is kind of, this one right here in this corner is kind of a bluish one. So maybe I should use Maraschino, which is a little pink. Nah, I'm going to go with this one. This one called Juicy. Ooh, that's pretty. There's a workaround for that. Don't be, if you like the colors, then get whatever colors you want, and I will help you with getting the colors to look really, really good on you. Because I don't look good in the blue based or the pinks, but I'm finding there's a couple of tricks to it, but if you do the tricks just right, yeah, you can pretty well wear everything. It's just a matter of doing it. Sometimes it's a matter of the type of primer that you use. Primer can make a lot of difference. Okay, let's blend these two together just a little bit. I'm wanting them to kind of not be quite so crazy in terms of, I want more gradient between the colors, not definite lines, so to speak. Okay, on the very, very top, I'm going to put that really light pink one, this one, that was in the upper corner that I said was kind of a blue based. I'm going to use that one at the very top. Don't need much, just a little bit, kind of as a highlighter. I did hear that. I'm not sure what that was. I'm going to hope that it wasn't like, you know, a gun or something in the backyard. I don't heard some kind of popping. Huh? Figures. They might not be able, they might not have anybody, because this is called maraschino, and it is a little bit pinker, and that's what I'm going to use here. Oh, that's very pretty. I like pinks. I just can't really wear them without them making me look very washed out. But I'm finding that with some colors, if I blend them just right, it's not quite so bad. That's what I'm saying there. But there's not enough of the orange-based colors in here that you wouldn't be able to get a lot of use out of this palette. Some of them are just neutral. You guys like that so far? I'm digging it. Okay, now to go underneath. Going underneath the eyes with red's a little bit on the trickier side, as you can imagine. Especially these reds. Actually, let me go with this one. In case you wonder what I'm doing over here, I'm cleaning up the brush so that it can take a new color. Okay, we're going to get some of the really dark one again that sprinkles. It's definitely blue based. I don't know, Renee, out of all of these colors, I really only see two that are definitely yellow based. The rest of them seem to be either neutrals or blue. Primer will make your makeup, especially your eye colors, last a lot longer because you'll use less. Now this one is my flat shader brush. It is Bodyography Pro brush that I'm using. That's a flat shader, probably picked up from Ipsy or Boxy or one of those. But I use a flat shader when I'm doing like under my eyes because I can get a finer line because the brush isn't very thick, but I can also make it a little bit wider if I need to, like if I'm going to do more than just one or two colors underneath like I usually do. I usually do 3 colors. I'm not going to tonight, but I usually do. Okay, how do we like the look so far? Again, that is Cherry on Top. BH Cosmetics Cherry on Top. I think it's nice. My favorite primer is Natasha Denona. It is a little bit pricey, but I guarantee you won't be using any of your makeup hardly with that. So, yeah, that's lots of fun. Now then, let me get my, where are, there's my liners. Now because I'm using reds, I'm using black liners today. I'm finding that sometimes using those multi-chrome pencils, it doesn't show up as much against lighter colors like the red, as opposed to purple. Man, that stuff pops against purple. Not so much against these. So, just saying. Whereas the black really pops. Oops. Guess I should put that down, right? And if you'll notice, I've got my hand up against my face as a means of keeping it, oops, keeping my eye a little bit more still. So I don't usually do that I just did. Gives me a little bit better control. Most of the time.
Is that Ico?
Huh?
Is that Ico? Brand?
No, this one is BH.
Oh, okay.
It was their like Year of the Bull or whatever makeup that they had. Their dragon, their Chinese zodiac stuff.
Big girl. She's big happy girl. She go, hi, mommy. She go, hi, mommy.
Ah, Lily. Lily won't jump up on me to show herself to the camera, whereas, you know, I can't keep Athena off of me. Lily doesn't typically jump up on me anymore. She did when she was a lot younger. Not so much now that she's an older fat lady.
She's a stately dame.
I mean, she's gone up a couple of times, but she just doesn't do it very often anymore. Thank you, dear. And then I have my Younique eyeliner pencil in black. I had to put the little label on it so that I could keep track of the black one from the navy blue one because they're almost identical in color. I used to be told all the time that I had eyes that hypnotized. I don't know if I still do, but I know I can make them look pretty darn good. Bye, Lily. Hi, girl. Hey, you want to come up here? Huh? Come on. Come on. Yeah, she's just looking at me like I'm crazy. Come on. Come on. No. She's not having it. I'm not sure that looks right, but it looks mostly balanced, I guess. How's it look? Does it look mostly balanced, people?
Yeah.
What you can tell?
Yeah.
All right, now for the fun stuff. It's usually when the first time you're working with a makeup product like this, the first time you're working with the Cherry on Top palette. Although most of BH doesn't flake off and half fall out all over your face. Some companies, you'll try one and then you'll try another palette and one didn't have any fallout and the next one does. And then you've got all these sprinkles all over your face on top of your foundation if you put your foundation on first. So I recommend highly that the first time that you use a palette that you don't put makeup on first, because you may be having to clean it up later. And that won't be very much fun. So I'm just saying. All right. So now let's get to the fun stuff. All the makeup and the contouring and all that, if you're going to stick around for it. Just saying. Got my little tube stuff here. Looks good? Okay. I really like this color of foundation, and I'm so glad I got it. It is Makeup Revolution, and I think that one is 8.5. So my 6.5 was really making my skin look pasty when I put it on. But now there's really not a whole lot of difference between this one and the 5.7, which is the one that really looked good for a brief moment in time. But this one doesn't make me look pasty, and that one does. And yet they're almost identical in color. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I think it's a good color anyway. So now I need to get me a full tube of this color, I guess. I'll touch it up here like concealer here in a minute around my eyes. I really do think it looks good as a color. I just wish that it was a bigger bottle now. To be fair, I got the smaller bottle because I didn't know for sure how the color would look. So I definitely got a bigger size for that. I got the smaller size so I could try it first, because I bought so many full-size products that I thought would work that didn't. That yeah, we're gonna fix that. All right, this doesn't want to cover up very good over here. Hey, Rebecca. I'll put the mascara on last, honey. I'll put that on last. I don't know what though. Something fell. You like the look? You know, I was afraid when I first started really getting into reds that red eyeshadow just would not look very appealing once it got on. Even though I wear a lot of reds, I have a lot of red clothes, I've got a lot of red stuff. I really thought that it wouldn't look very good. But, you know, I conquered my fears, and I did it anyway. Well, something fell off over here. I'm not sure what. Oh, my NYX. Okay, it's in there. I don't need it, so yeah,
Okay.
good.
This would go.
Yeah. Now this is new. I got this from, I think it was BoxyCharm. This contouring stick. Sculpting, whatever. Bronzer stick, sculpting stick. Yeah. So,
You may actually have to like dot it on
I
your
may have to,
forehead.
yeah, I may have to. I don't normally like it very dark, but I may have to actually.
Hope it blends out. You don't look like a plastic surgery
Yeah.
patient.
Look like Frankenstein over here with his stitches across his forehead. I'm just, throwing that out there for, laughs.
Oh,
I actually got it to blend in pretty good. It blended really well. It is a cream blush, and it is, I don't know if the makeup company is Dune. No, Persona. The color is Dune. So,
that looks really, really good.
thank you. Let's get us a little bit of sculpting stuff going on here. I don't know. It actually looks pretty good once it's sculpted out, once it's blended out. It does actually look pretty good. I don't know, what do you guys think? Did it seem to blend out pretty good? Look pretty good once it blended? It looks alright. Actually, could use just a little bit more. So, let's do just a little bit darker, right just there. Like I said, it's makeup. It washes off. Play with it until you get the look you want, till you get the look that you like. But yeah, honestly, Renee, with all the colors, you can tone them down with primer. You can make them pop with primer. You can make your skin look a little bit different to take colors better. You can fix it so that they don't clash with your skin tone so well, because really, truly, I shouldn't be able to wear pinks, but I've been wearing some pinks and haven't had too much issue with that. Okay, down the nose, each side. Because dark makes it skinnier, light makes it look better. I'm not unhappy with it so far. So, that's the bronzing, sculpting, whatever. That stuff. And then the blush, I'm getting Juvia's Place. Juvia's Place, and this one is, I think it's Bella. It is Bella. Yeah, it's kind of a reddish. I sell Younique products. I don't sell any of the others. I don't have any discount codes or anything yet, but I haven't asked for them either. And I think if anybody gives them to me first, it's going to be probably 50-50. They've got really good stuff. And maybe Nomad. I could probably get Nomad to, probably get Felicia to give me some discount codes or affiliate links. and because Felicia knows that I push it a lot. She's watched a lot of my home videos, and she follows me on Instagram, and she's the one that sent me a lot of stuff for the ladies over at the women's shelter. So I have a pretty good amount of faith that she'd probably give me affiliate code if I asked her for it. I just haven't yet because I don't have a whole lot of people on YouTube yet following me. Uh, Although I've had a couple, I haven't had too many subscribe and follow me yet. Although there was somebody that said that she watched me do a look and then went over and watched it on YouTube and asked me a couple of questions over there. But she said that she'd seen me do it here. And I thought that was kind of nice. And she's not on my friends list, so unless she's under a name that's, an incognito name, which is possible, totally possible. Okay, there's the Fenty Beauty. Where's my highlighter? I know I put highlighter in here. Here it is. And then I have my highlighter, my favorite highlighter. It's my favorite because it's purple. It is purple. It looks purple, but I love how it looks. So I would love to be an affiliate for BH, but they said that they're not taking any other affiliates right now. And I'm not sure Juvia's place would take me because it's a black-owned business and they cater to black people, although they do have stuff for everybody. Like the blush that I just put on, Bella, that's a Juvia's place product. And I have a lot of their stuff. It's very heavily pigmented, but I also have like their concealer sticks, and I have foundation stick, which in the summertime, it's pointless to wear those because it just melts off. Just saying. But I'm not saying that they wouldn't. I'm saying that I think that they would probably rather have women of color. And that's okay. I mean, I'm not opposed to that. I understand it fully. But I do love their products, and I do speak very highly of their products all the time. And I think they're following me on Instagram as well. So, highlighter is so fun. And at least this one doesn't make me look like they could see me from the International Space Station, like that one that I put up, that gold that I put on that time. I was like, yeah, I think they could see me from space. Okay, so what are we thinking overall of the look? Pretty good? Pretty awesome? And the final touch for the overall look is the Fenty Beauty. This one is in the color lavender. It is Pro Filter Powder, and it is designed to kind of blur fine lines and pores, and it's an interesting concept, but it smells really, really good. And I need my big boy brush, the one that Linda really loves. But it's not that biggest one. That one that the fatty one. It's not the fatty one. This one's just the big one. That's a whole other brush. You like the look overall? But I really like this powder because it does kind of smooth out places where I've got pores that are just a little bit large. Once I put this on, you can't see them at all. I've got a couple of fine lines across the forehead. Once I use it, you can barely see them. And really and truly, you just about have to know they're there and looking for them to see them. So I really, really like this powder. But I got this from BoxyCharm. So I got a $38 box, I think it was, after shipping and everything, taxes. It was $38. I got this full-size product from Fenty Beauty, which is not cheap. Plus 5 or 6 other things in that box was well worth it. I've gotten Fenty Beauty mascara. I've gotten which mascara is going on last, by the way, if I can find it. I've gotten Well, where is my Fenty Beauty mascara? I thought I had it here. I thought I got it out. Oh, okay. Nope, it's right here. Fenty Beauty mascara. So, I mean, you know, I paid like $5 each item, $6 each item. Yeah. Younique products. This is their liquid lipstick. I don't know if they have this one anymore. This one is called Smacking. So, and I do like the liquid lipsticks. The only thing that I don't like about Younique's liquid lipsticks is why it does dry down, and it is pretty determined to stay on. It's not like some of them. I mean, it's easy enough to get off, but it will come off with like soda or water or something if you're drinking it or eating. It'll come off. But the colors are nice. And I have several of these in stock that have, you know, never been opened, that I got to sell at events. And I've got pink. A lot of them are pinkish in colors. I may still have a dark purple. You guys see what I just did? Yes, we can all laugh. We can all laugh at Bridget for making that mess. Because I'm laughing about it because it's funny. It is funny. Look like I've got a nosebleed or something. Yeah, let's cover that up. We'll just cover it. Honestly. That's terrible. That's a terrible fix, but maybe nobody will notice. All right, so there is the makeup look. Hey, Sally, how are you? It is not like lip sense because when you eat greasy foods, it just disappears. It doesn't get hard, and it's not made to be permanent. It actually comes off pretty easy. Now, I do have some liquid lipstick from, I think it's BH Cosmetics, and that stuff's hard to get off. That is hard to get off. What do you think, Sally? You like my crown? How about my earrings or my necklace or my bra strap? Ah, yeah, okay. But no. Huh? That's why you buy pretty bras. Yep. It's not black, it's not white, it's not nude. So it's colored. It's got a color to it. Yay! Okay, now then let's get Fenty Beauty, the mascara. I'm not even sure which mascara this is actually. What if it's like 4-in-1 or long lasting or volumizing or whatever? That I don't know. It's Fenty Beauty. I'll look here in a minute and see if I can read the bottle. Old lady eyes here. I'm having trouble reading bottles and labels, and my glasses really don't help me with that either. Oh, looks like I've got a black eye starting. No, I do not. I think it's just leftovers from COVID or whatever was trying to kill me in the hospital. My doctor does think that it was probably the myxedema. Even though he didn't see me during that time, he's pretty sure that's what it was, based on the symptoms that I was having and the fact that I had almost zero symptoms for COVID. I had a slight cough that I was able to keep under control with over-the-counter meds. But I had no fever. I had no other symptoms of COVID that are just COVID symptoms. Now, with myxedema, I had almost all the symptoms of myxedema, but some of them, it could go either way. But the fact that you could go down the list and check off, yeah, she had this, and there's like 2 things I didn't have off that whole entire list. Yeah, he's pretty sure that's what I had. So he's going to make sure that I get kept on my meds and that we keep the right dosage at all times. So he'll probably have me come in every 3 to 6 months to have my blood tested for my TSH levels to see where I'm at. Okay. Hi, Susan. Susan Miller is here. I will say this, that don't forget, I will be doing the giveaway for the earrings either tomorrow or Monday. So be aware that I'll be doing that, and then I'll reset everything. Myxedema. Myxedema is a condition that is caused when you have Hashimoto's and you're not taking your Synthroid medication. And I had been off Synthroid for about 2 years because COVID. I go out to rentals. Everybody that goes to rentals is sick. They don't go in for wellness checks very often out there. So everybody is pretty well sick. And I ran out of medication in like November or December, so it was flu season. I darn sure wasn't going out there and exposing myself to all those people. I can't take the flu shot. It makes me violently ill. So I wasn't going to risk exposing myself to that. And then along comes, what was it, January? And we have COVID. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going there. So myxedema is a condition that if you're off your medication or you leave Hashimoto's untreated, like if you've never been diagnosed with it because nobody thinks you've got anything wrong with your thyroid or whatever, then you end up with a life-threatening condition called myxedema. And it causes weakness, which, remember, I was falling down and I couldn't get up. I could not get up. I didn't have the strength to get up. I didn't have any strength in my legs to get back up on the porch when I got home after being in the hospital with COVID, which was actually probably myxedema. But anyway, they started treating me with Synthroid while I was up there, and magically I got better within a couple of days. Imagine. They put me back on Synthroid and I was better in a couple of days, and I lost 60 pounds, and my whole world changed at that point. But it causes fatigue, chronic fatigue. It causes hallucinations. Anybody remember the condors flying in my house? and the bugs as big as tires on a car? Anybody remember that? Yep. That's a symptom of myxedema, but I just thought that I was either dehydrated or maybe had fever. No, it was myxedema. So the myxedema, I think, was trying to kill me harder than the COVID was. So, yeah, that's what that was. Okay, so the Fenty Beauty Full Frontal mascara. I'll show it here, but it'll be on the YouTube probably a lot more clearly, and it'll be forward facing so that you can see it better, probably, I think. So well, I can't get that to show, but it's called Full Frontal. It was scary. It was very, very scary. And, all of that, everything that I was experiencing, with the exception of that cough, fell right in line with myxedema, including you get very severe swelling in your feet and ankles, and it hurts to walk. It's very painful to walk, and I still have trouble walking, even though most of the swelling now is gone. But on this one site in particular, they had a picture of somebody, and except for the kind of gross toenails and stuff going on, my legs looked like that. My feet and ankles looked like that. And so, yeah. it was pretty bad. But even Jay and Felissa both have seen the list of symptoms, and they agree that COVID wasn't the worst of my problems, that the myxedema was. So, and I'm glad that my doctor listened to me on that one. So,
It's almost like the COVID is what brought attention to it and got you the help you needed.
yeah.
But
If Jay had not tested positive for COVID, and they had me go out to the hospital to also be tested for COVID, and I tested positive, then I could have died. Myxedema kills 20 to 25% of the people that it affects. So if I hadn't gotten out there and gotten into the hospital when I did, it's very, very possible that I might not be here today. It's very serious. So if you have thyroid problems, do not get off your thyroid medications if you're told you have Hashimoto's. It's Hashimoto's specifically that causes this. So the cough could have been from the thyroid swelling. I will agree with that, since I really didn't have any symptoms of COVID. I really didn't. But I did test positive, so I know that I at least had it or had been exposed to it. But I was never as bad with the cough or the COVID as Jay was. And yet he was home for like a week, 5 days. I spent 6 weeks in the hospital, almost, like 5.5 weeks. And it was because they couldn't get me stabilized, and it was because they were treating me for COVID, which I understand. They were hyper focused on the COVID. Nobody even thought about anything else. And the only reason that the myxedema didn't kill me is because I had told some people up in Oklahoma City that I hadn't taken my Synthroid. I had Hashimoto's. I hadn't taken my Synthroid in a couple of years. And so they said, we're going to get you started back on that because it's dangerous. But nobody said, well, maybe that's what you've got. I mean, really? I keep telling you, I don't have any symptoms of COVID except the stupid cough and the fact that I tested positive. That's it. You know? So why am I having trouble breathing and standing up? And, yeah, good times in the Sclama household. That's just it, Renee. I think that I was virtually asymptomatic. I didn't have fever. I didn't have any of it except that little bit of a cough. And as Aaron says, that could have been from my thyroid trying to tell me, hey, you need help here. But all the doctors missed it, but they decided they were going to go ahead and at least get me back on my Synthroid. So they put me back on Synthroid. They had an internal medicine doctor come in and talk to me. She wanted to know how much my dosage had been. And so I got started back on the Synthroid, and I got better shortly thereafter. I still struggled with some things, like keeping my oxygen levels up, which low oxygen is another one of those symptoms. Low body temperature. My body temperature registered at 96.4 at one point. Low blood pressure, which I've always had low blood pressure, but it was really low considering I was so sick. It should have been up. So yeah. Well, and Renee, really and truly, that's safer. That's safer for you, because the earlier they catch it, the better off you will be. Now my norm is around 97 too, but I mean I've gotten down almost to hypothermic levels while I was in the hospital under blankets and under watch. I mean, it really had dropped really, really low. And they were all like, if you have COVID, this isn't right, And I'm like, well, I've always been a little bit on the cooler side. Well, yeah, as Jay says, it's like a frozen ham coming to bed. Does anybody want to see me put on Color Street? I've got some out just for everybody. Just if somebody wants to see me do it, I will gladly put that on. Or I can save it for another one. Doesn't matter to me, either way. We've already been at this an hour, so hour and 20 minutes actually. That's a long time. That's a long Yahoo video. The only reason I found out about myxedema is because I watch a lot of stuff and read a lot of stuff on Hashimoto's. And I happened to see this video that turned out to be like a medical school classroom on Hashimoto's. And they were talking about what happens if it's untreated. And myxedema was one of those things. So I'd never heard of it, and they didn't talk very much about it. So I went and looked it up. Whoa, yeah, that's what I had. You suck at Color Street? At Color Street? That is sacrilege. You should not be sucking at Color Street. They are so easy. So easy. Now, I admit that I am ambidextrous, and so it's a little easier for me in some ways than for other people. I'll go there. But they're actually pretty easy. And this is how you do it. Let me first get let me first get them open. Okay, so Color Street is nail polish that is in a printed strip form. And it is nail polish. It smells like nail polish, but it's 95% dry, and so there's not really much in the way of wait time. Now, you can't wash your hands or get them wet for about 30 minutes after you first put them on, because they're only 95% dry, not totally dry, otherwise it would stick. Mine tend to last between 2 and 3 weeks, but my friend in England, she bought some of my excess strips. Trust me, I've got a pretty big collection over here. And she bought some of those, and they last her about 4 weeks at a time. So it just kind of depends on and she's not girly. I mean, she's kind of rough with them. She has snakes, so she's always handling critters with those scales and whatever works for her. What you do is you can get 2 manicures or 1 manicure and 1 pedicure out of a set, depending on how you want to use them. So, okay. So what you do is you choose the one that fits your finger size the closest, and it will fit on both sides. And what I do is I start with this finger and work down to the little one and then do my thumbs last, because you kind of need your thumbs the most for like cutting off the ends there. So, okay. Yeah, that one's going to be it. So you take off the protective cover, plastic on here. It's gonna give me a lot of trouble. Shaking real bad. I don't know why. I ate good enough. For dinner, I had Chicken Express actually for dinner tonight. Okay. So this is the one that's probably going to be best for my index finger. Okay, so which one's the sticky side? This one's the sticky side. These are called Bloody Gorgeous, and they were a Halloween special edition. I'll cut those later. I've got kind of a broken nail. It's not really broken. Okay, so you put it on, and you kind of smooth it out, kind of stretch it out a little bit, make sure it's in the right place. Trim it up any if you need to. Some of them fit perfectly, some of them don't. And this is what I do, is I kind of like massage them just a little bit to kind of smooth them out and get them all in the right place, make sure they're off my cuticles. And then you pull it down, and then use a fingernail to go along underneath and perforate the nail polish. Once you've done that, then you take and you pull, and you've got a perfect little manicure right there. And then use the other half, same one, and just do it on the other side. Same finger. Now, when I'm doing my right hand, a lot of times I don't get the nail strip on there exactly straight. That's okay, because I can generally use the petites, and so if I cut them down just a little bit, it's not too much of a problem, because I can use the smaller ones. Lucky me, little hands, little feet. I really do have tiny little feet and kind of small hands, but that's what I do. I go there. My nails sometimes grow kind of fast, but they don't necessarily grow what I would call too fast. Sometimes they do, but lately not so much. And then you just do all the rest of your nails that way. So yeah, I've got two different things going on here. But anyway, that's all there is to it, really. But it does take a little bit of practice. It does take a little bit of time to get accustomed to it. But it's easy peasy. So I like them. I like it a lot. So with that, I'm going to wish everyone a good night. Thank you so much for spending time with me. I always appreciate that because time is a very important commodity, and you could be spending time with your spouses, partners, uh, whatever, kids, but you're spending some time with me, so I do appreciate it. And of course, your kids can watch this too. I try to keep it G-rated on Facebook anyway. Just saying, the products aren't necessarily for kids, but they can watch it without being a big issue. But anyway, if you with your cuticles, get you a cuticle push. Jamberry had the best one. I don't know if they still got them. But get you a cuticle push, cuticle spoon, and push your cuticles down so that they don't interfere with your wrap. And the one from Jamberry's excellent, excellent, excellent. But I don't know if they still sell it, and they're not called Jamberry anymore. They're called something else. But if you look up Jamberry, you can find the site that they're on. They do still have some things like nail polish and whatever. But they don't have they had the best nail polish remover on the planet. They don't have that anymore. Too bad. It was really, really good. But anyway, if you can't be good, be careful. And if you can't make good decisions, carry bail money because, yeah, you probably need it. And I made it through this whole thing with only one tongue-tied issue when the moon's full. That's honestly amazing. I love you, and take care. Bye-bye.